David Bennett.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Transport. What updates has the Minister received on damage caused by the Canterbury earthquake to the region's transport infrastructure?
The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, I'm receiving updates 2 to 3 times per day currently. The latest situation is that Christchurch Airport is open and both terminals are operational. Rail services were disrupted by the large aftershock this morning again, but are now back running. There continues to be significant rail damage near Kaiapoi and services are operating with speed restrictions in other areas. Littleton Port has suffered damage but is operational. The State Highway network is predominantly open except for State Highway 74 Heathcote Valley off-ramp, a slip on State Highway 77 between Glen Tunnel and Glenroy, 2 sections of State Highway 74 on Anzac Drive and the State Highway 1 Cheney's on-ramp. The Littleton Tunnel was reopened at 11:30 a.m. this morning following a brief closure to inspect cracks which appeared after this morning's aftershock. And a section of State Highway 77 between Methven and Windwhistle has 1 lane open. Christchurch arterial roads outside the CBD are open. The main damage appears to be suburban streets and extensive repairs will be necessary in conjunction with repairs to services like water and wastewater. I would like to take the opportunity to thank all the people who have worked tirelessly to ensure emergency services, people and supplies can move around the region and around Christchurch City.
David Bennett.
Supplementary question to the Minister of Transport. What funding has the government made available to repair road and rail links?
Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, the damage to the State Highway network so far has been remarkably light, with an initial estimated repair bill of around $6 to $10 million. Rail 2 suffered relatively light damage so far, with the repair bill estimated at $2 million. Local roads, however, have been extensively damaged and a cost estimate is not yet available. The New Zealand Transport Agency is able to provide additional funding assistance for the reinstatement of local roads in the case of natural disasters and initially has $94 million available for the current financial year. The agency is working closely with local councils to estimate the size of the damage and what contribution will be needed. Aftershocks are continuing to cause ongoing damage, so all cost estimates are very preliminary at this point.
Question number 10, point of order, the Honourable Trevor Mallard.
I should have done this at the end of my question. I seek leave to table a letter from the 2 individuals who I'd never heard of before, David Bishop and Alan Day, to the Minister of Education that she received by email yesterday.
Leave is sought to table that document as soon.
You don't need permit.
Order. I guess the onus is on the member seeking to table the document. Is there any objection to that document being tabled? There is objection. Question number 10, the Honourable David Parker.